Without further ado, we're going to play the first game, which you lot can shout at the top of your voices and scream as much as you like when you don't like what the people are saying. If they're not making any sense, you're allowed to shout, "Die!" Why? Because we're playing the die game. What's it called? The die game! Wait, someone's got a really loud voice. Team, don't say none. What's it called? The die game! Teams, what's it called? The die game! Now you need to be louder than them, because you see how they just showed you up. And there's more of you lot, okay? Show them up. Show them, embarrass them. Embarrass them. You alright there? Okay, good. Now, the die game is played like this. Both teams are going to come up, like now, and they're going to shuffle themselves about. They're going to tell a story, but the story's got to sound like only one person is telling the story. They can't pause, they can't hesitate. Sorry. It's that mutton. Oh, they can't hesitate, they can't mash up the board. But they've got to make sense in the story, and they've also got to name a famous person in the story, a place, and a household object. So can I have a famous person, please? Michael Jackson.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
She's got 7 toes. She's got 7 in it, or she got 6. 6 toes. I just want to know how her shoe fit. And does she walk a lot like that? So we got Halle Berry, a famous place. Northside. No. A place.
Paris.
I'll keep Paris, only because I embarrassed you earlier. So it's Paris, Halle Berry, and a household object. Electric toothbrush. Does it double up as anything? Okay. So we now have an electric toothbrush. Michael Jackson. See, I was trying to please you and tease you. So it's Halle Berry, an electric toothbrush, and Paris. Be careful, I will try and catch you out. The story will start. No, I just tell them that. You want to tell them again? Okay. At any point that if it don't make no sense to you, the story, you're allowed to shout, "Die!" No, with more conviction. Girls, if your man has left you for your cousin, I want that anger to come out now. Okay? So just imagine it. He's shoveling her right now. And you say to him, okay, now we have the kind of like drive here. Okay, I'm gonna jump down here. Thank you, sir. Okay, Paris, Halle Berry, and an electric toothbrush. Make it good, make it comical, because our story starts.
It begins in the deepest parts of Africa. The monkeys are singing, the lions are roaring, and the elephants are all singing their favorite songs.
And there's huge trees, and there's a huge jungle, and in this huge jungle you've got these massive gorillas and massive monkeys.
No, I have to take ownership of that. I pointed between both of them, and you lot still took too long to say die. You have to be quicker. If it doesn't make sense, or if the person's just stuttering and then, just shout. No, you gotta be quicker. Just shout. Big shout to Rocky. Okay, it's going to you.
Right. Meanwhile, back in the little town that they call Bo-E-3, there was a few boys just chilling on the street corner. Well, these boys, they were really cool. They were so cool that they had all their hats on backwards. And everyone walked past them and said, "Yeah, man, let's start MCing." So they dropped the bar like this. And it went, yo, 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 yo.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
Lyrical bad boy.
Lyrical bad boy.
Lyrical bad boy, let's make noise and don't bring the boys.
Come on, don't be free, you get me though. And I like
To eat chicken on the plates on Sunday. Anyways, the MC stopped and the boys decided, what are we really doing with our lives? Let us go to Shash. So they decided to go down.
and down there they saw this young boy called Tarzan who just come from Mount Africa.
Who looked like Jesus. He came up to them and preached the words of Jesus to them. He told them they need to repent for their sins. He told them that what they done in the past was wrong.
And please welcome Jesus into your life. So the boys dropped their weapons, dropped their knives, dropped their guns.
And repented themselves. They went down and they drank a toothbrush because their breath was kicking when they came to the pastor. He told them that they needed someone in their life. They needed a
woman in their life. They needed someone to look after them. They needed someone to care for them. So they thought to themselves,
I need someone like Halle Berry, man. She looks so beautiful. I don't care about those 7 toes, man. I just need that woman in my life. I don't care that her toes are all like puka. You know what I mean? I can deal with that because I've had a lot worse, you know. If you saw the girl that I was with last week, I saw what?
no, she had the fattest head in the whole.
Well, but that's what I'm talking about. And
that was just not nice. Now then it's all these boys.
Die.
Come on.
Die. Die. Die that way. Shut up, you shut it down as well. Fuck.
meanwhile, back in Africa, there was a young boy called
Tarzan, and he was going off to get some
You say die. I think it's the way you was getting Tarzan. It didn't sound like one person telling the story, did it? Oh.
Meanwhile, the boys in Africa with the pastor who was all being repented of their sins decided
that they needed to go to a different church, a church that they could really feel the vibe, you know, feel the vibe, like, feel the vibe when they feel that, and when they can. Needed to go to pastor monkeys and go pastorize and all the other animals and find a nice church, which wasn't going to be in the Amazon rainforest. So then they booked tickets and went all the way to the heart of Paris, where they found themselves some ladies. I never believed it was there. Halle Berry, of all people, like Halle Berry was there all the Chris and Van, but she was saying, "You love the cliche, y'all back one, step one. You love the cliche, y'all."
Into the game, into the game, into the game. Not bad. I'm not going to award no points to that, to either team. I want them to do the game again, but better, tighter, funnier, and this time it's cutthroat. If you stutter, if you sound terrible, even if you look funny when you go to say a word, they will shout. Do not play with it. Both teams back up, shuffle up quick. Let me get a famous person. Jack the Ripper. You got issues, but we'll keep it. Give me a famous place anywhere in the world. Scotland. Jack the Ripper and Scotland. And give me a household object. Toaster. Iron. Toaster or iron? Iron. So we have Dutch spot. Hey. We have an iron. Jack the Ripper and Scotland. Keeping in mind, you have to speak very clearly. Some of the mics are not working too good, but don't use that as an excuse. Your time and story starts here.
Our story starts a long time ago in a land far away in a little village called Achubokto. Those sorts of people that used to walk around
and naked, and they used to walk around with leaves on their pieces, and they used to walk around and think to themselves, we need to get some proper clothes, like we're living back when like Adam and Eve was walking around with leaves and and stuff like that. Because they used to eat the leaves off their stuff, you know, when they used to get really hungry.
And tired and thirsty. So these people are Chukbukbuktu.
Decided that they needed to get themselves some fried chicken. So they went down and decided, you know, I'm going to go to this Caribbean shop, a little Caribbean shop called Palms and Things. So when they got to Palms and Things, they thought, what can I order?
I'll have some girl chicken, you know, just put down some rice.
Wow. Did you see he was up there? And he saw it coming before he
It's
went.
the food, man.
Yeah, okay. I'm good. That'll teach you to be some tool. Ready? Come, bro. You have exactly 2 minutes left of this game.
Meanwhile, back in a little place that they called Canning Town, there was 3 young ladies. And they were so fine, you know. One of them had a booty as big as the world. She was walking and it was bouncing and jiggling. And after that, was jiggling as well. But my eyes was what you see.
See ya. Closing.
Meanwhile, in Brixton, there was a Rasta man called Rasta Azzy. He was walking down the road and he was swinging his dreadlocks, and the Rasta was singing, woman, you know, woman, no cry.
No woman, no cry. Yo, sing it up.
No woman, no cry. Wait.
Everything's gonna be alright. And the dreadlocks are swinging all over the place.
No, you keep going. He was making sense. Go ahead.
And the girls were walking past and dreadlocks were going everywhere, and the dreadlocks whacked her in their face, and he said, hey girl, you know how to cook now? And the girls were like, yeah man, I'm sorry.
No, I'm going to cook you some rice, some peas, some jerk chicken, and it'll be a plantain on the side.
And he was laughing and he was saying to himself, these girls man, they make me laugh. So he took all of them, which was all 20 of them, to his house and cooked all of their food and
With his spoons and his forks, he cooked up a nice dish of jollof rice. But he wasn't into the Caribbean thing today, you get me? He's feeling a bit of jollof rice and he felt a bit African, you know what I mean? So he got some jollof rice and then out of nowhere,
he just went upstairs and got his toothbrush and started to mix
the jollof rice with his
brush. And all the girls, they're all in the room, they're all eating all their food and they've never eaten.
I do believe. Is it a die? I know that. That's why I get good. I'm gonna allow you.
No, they want me off, go ahead, you know.
Okay, die. See ya.
My story was making sense, yeah?
See ya? I love her. She's good.
Meanwhile, in a little town called Bakare, in a place in Scotland, there was a little boy sitting down.
And he was eating his food. He thought to himself, this food tastes really nasty, man. All Mom ever cooked is beans on toast. What happened to her, man? She said, Mom, can you go to a Caribbean recipe?
Shut up, said his mom. You there? What, you're different? You pay bills?
Are you trying to tell me if I eat that thing that? Started on strapping the belt and you knew what was going to happen next. The boy started falling.
I started beating him with a bamboo stick.
But then, the boy called his boy Jack the Ripper, who took out his mom's teeth. It was sick, you know. Jack started getting
Aggie on them like he said, I'm not having this, you can't pick on my
Mama and my boys.
So she started stabbing him up.
stabbing him up.
No, say you got me.
And she said, who's the Jack Ripper last for? Who's the Jack Ripper last for?
Who's the Jack Ripper last
for? Right. That's what I'm thinking. Red team, I'll award you 5 points. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ninjas, seeing that you remember the rules of the game and you remember most of the actual things like the place that we were going to Scotland and Jack the Ripper, I'm going to award you 10 points.